Let's see if they are already in the Discord. I think so. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yes, yes. All right, we have one racer. Astral, are you there as well? Spiff, are you there as well? Sorry.
Yeah, I'm here.
Very nice. All right. So, are you guys ready? Are you guys
Yeah, I'm
excited?
I'm actually just gonna open live split. I forgot about that. Do I still have my Little Nightmares splits? Oh my god, they're here. Wow. Sure. All right.
All right.
I am ready.
ready. Yep.
Okay, so you can give a rundown of all skips you like. I will hold back with the commentary a little bit, so you can go ahead and take that if you want to.
Sure.
And if you're ready, you can start in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. We have a few good lucks from the chat.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm currently still working on sound issues. Chat, please give me a second on that. I hope I can figure it out.
Is it my sound or what?
Yeah, I hear it, but chat doesn't hear it, so I need to figure out why that is not happening.
Yeah, my PC is dying because of the local recording.
Okay.
Don't worry about it.
So I hope I fixed the sound issue for you guys. I think chat should have sound now as well. Alright, so let's talk a little bit about basic movement in Little Nightmares 2, because a difference from the first game is that you can't constantly jump. So the fastest way of moving in Little Nightmares 2 is doing 2 jumps and then buffer the next 2 jumps after you do a step. That is because if you would do 3 consecutive jumps, you actually have a stagger animation. So you can see the runners basically jumping twice, then doing a step, then jumping twice again, everywhere throughout the whole game. Because that's just how...
There are only like a couple of hallways where you can jump infinitely. But jumping is actually quite overpowered because it's like 30% speed increase.
That seems balanced.
Yeah.
So you just saw both runners meeting our dear friend Six, main character in the first game, and a pain in the wrong place for every Little Nightmares 2 runner, because there is some AI involved in getting Six through this game, and there's some places where we can't skip her, even though runners are trying very hard, because having to wait for Six is a pain in the ass.
It's definitely artificial, but I don't know about intelligence just yet. So.
And for everyone wondering, yes, that is Sai speaking. So I think Sai is performing one of the first tricks.
Trying to... missing... The skip is usually not really a pain, but yep.
There we go. Nice one.
Where is Spiff even?
Spiff is trying BK now. It's failed twice, I think, as well. So the skip that we are referring to as BK, namely Ben's key, is this this trick where they get the key early without doing the whole riddle that you normally are supposed to do there. But one of the major skips of this category, or of this run, is coming up in just a bit. So Sai, do you want to talk about bottle skip for a while?
Yeah, hold on, I'm just going to actually do it.
Okay, so I'll let you concentrate for a bit. So this skip is bottle skip, and it requires you to reset from main menu, because that will manipulate some geometry. And then you will see Mono flying out of bounds, and then you won't see Mono for some while until he gets inbounds, and that was a first try. Nice one. So, do you want to go into the detail a little bit on how that works?
Okay, so there's like some kind of donut object, and whenever you exit the main menu, the game loads slightly different geometry, and for moving objects that are part of the geometry, that kind of glitches them out, so you can build up a lot of speed if you run into them. So by doing a precise setup, you can fly off and go to a bottle, and that bottle has a checkpoint for the end of the chapter. So yeah, then you just go to the end of the chapter right away, and you don't have to do the hunter scene stuff, and it saves like 6 minutes or so.
Funny thing about this skip is that the first version of the skip was actually found on the demo. So before the official release of Little Nightmares 2, there was a demo, and a runner that played on the Nintendo Switch actually found what we first referred to as hunter skip, which later grew to bottle skip as we know it nowadays.
But the launch is not far enough to go to the beach on the right, so we used to go to the beach on the left and then take the door to the end, but figured out it is indeed possible to use a checkpoint.
Because conveniently there's a checkpoint that resets
Yeah.
to the right side of the beach there. Which can just be abused.
There are also other checkpoints like swamp checkpoints in the middle of that. So if you don't time the reset right, you'll end up at the swamp instead. And then you have to do like another 5 minutes of running.
And there's the funniest checkpoint of them all, the death loop checkpoint that you can't...
Yeah, the
that you
safe
can't
corruption stuff.
Yeah. There's one checkpoint, if you hit that, you will constantly... Every time you reload, you will
Yeah, you
instantly die
spawn
again.
in a void. I don't know, maybe it's a default coordinate set or something. I don't know.
Yeah, and then it's not possible to continue your run on that save file. You'll have to completely
Yeah,
load onto
sometimes you'll spawn into the hunter chase, but if you then reset or die, you also get into a death loop. So I don't know what's going on there. But yeah.
So I saw the question in chat. Yes, Sai is actually comfortably ahead right now. But I think Spiff ran a lot of other stuff in the meantime, and
Yeah, this is not the fairest matchmaking. There's not really
RNG
another
decided. So
option. Yeah. I'm already half a minute behind world records. Cringe.
you just got back to Ln2 as well, right? About 2 weeks ago or something like that.
Something like that. But I still had most of my muscle memory, etc.
And you had your own tutorials, right?
Yeah, my guides
Your guides.
that I needed to read myself.
Yeah, so as I mentioned earlier, Little Nightmares 2 speedrunning started at about runs that took over 2 hours to complete it. That was, I think, about the first week. Then afterwards we were under 2 hours, but actually world record held by Sai is actually 1 hour 9 minutes, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
And I think you are on the way to get like 107 or something like that with your sum of
I
quests.
could theoretically get 107.
Theoretically, yeah.
I'm definitely going for 108 soon. Trademark.
Yep.
But yeah, the sum of best says that I technically could do 107. Just don't make any mistakes in 70 minutes.
Yeah. So now we start into school, which is one of the chapters, or we are well underway in school actually. One of the chapters that is just a skip gauntlet, you might call it. Skip after skip.
Yeah. So first you have this locker skip that I don't even know if it saves time, but we do it anyway. But that's like half the run. In a summary. Then we have
Just come
this
out
room
the right side.
and the bucket room. It has like 20-ish strats, I don't know.
Every runner has their own strat
Yep.
for this room.
It's not even my own strat that I'm using. I'm just stealing some other guys' strats.
On to the next skip. Which is yeah, this nice strat where you kill all the bullies
Last one gets stuck.
and then
You can still do it on current patch, but the last bully can walk around the bookshelf.
I had that happen to me a lot of times when I tried to get into running this game.
Yeah. I've done it so many times that I don't remember how hard it can be to do it, but actually hundreds of times, maybe. I hope Spiff is in school already.
Yeah, he is.
Okay, nice.
He's on to... It's reloading from checkpoint with 6 on the trapdoor, beginning of school.
There's another skip right there. This kind of get ahead of the teacher, but if you don't do it right, then you'll get caught. If you're too slow.
You get necked.
Long neck.
And if you thought you had 1 minute to breathe, no, the next skip is coming up right now. This might be one of the closest things to a traditional OOB, because this is not normally where you're supposed to be in this room. But yeah, it's accessible, it has collisions, so we can run on it. And if you thought now you have a minute to breathe, think again, because next skip is coming up right now. This one being one of the easier ones, I think.
Yeah, that's my safe strat.
Just wait for the teacher a little bit, then you just run behind her. You still need the books to reach the handle.
Somehow I lost 2 seconds to the world record. Though that wasn't even that bad.
Blackspot asks why you're not doing this strat that he uses. He thinks it's faster.
It is. I'm bad.
Just wanna be safe for the marathon. For the
I don't do
race.
it in runs either, but
Ah, okay.
I don't know what it is about the keyboard. It's always the simple things that are too difficult. Maybe. Sometimes.
Maybe running
Well,
controller sometimes would be easier.
Kappa.
Oh, I didn't know that one yet.
The wall jumps, yeah.
Wall jumps. Yeah. I think wall jumps were found by Mythic this week or last week?
Yeah, it was this week, I believe.
This week, I think.
And then at the start of the week, I got 5-second improvement on the world record.
Yeah.
And I had those in there as well.
So now comes one of the, I think, most complicated skips in this run. Cafeteria skip. So I think you can go through it, and then afterwards, if you want, you can explain it. basically, what you would normally have to do, I can talk about that while Sai is hopefully doing it first try, is you would have to kill all these bullies right here. Then you would have to take the head of the last bully and put that on. And then you would have to go through all this with slower movement speed, because you are not allowed to run with the bully's head on. But this skip is a nice complete mess. So,
Nightmare. A little nightmare.
A little nightmare, yeah. But first try, GG's.
Yeah, let's go.
So how does that work? What do you want to explain it a little bit?
So yeah, the booties are just kind of bouncy, or at least their heads. They can launch you if you do it right. And that's of course always the catch, because doing it right is not that easy. Yeah, you just need a lot of precise movements to optimally manipulate them. And there's so many things that can go wrong, and if you fail the second launch, you can also... Yeah, you have to do the first one again.
Yeah. Sounds like a lot of fun. And that was the next little skip or manip. This manipulating teacher's AI a little bit. Because for some reason, if you jump twice, she just ignores you.
She just goes to the second, to the next room for whatever reason. Maybe it's just in the dev start she would get stuck or something. I don't know.
Some failsafe. Completely.
Yeah. Okay. Just go to the next room.
Actually, a sequence that speedrunners have to do quite normally. This little bully fight here. And earlier we actually got
24 seconds.
We actually got rid of 6, but now she's back.
Yeah.
Nightmare of all speedrunners.
That's going pretty well. We only lost like 20 seconds to the amount of times I failed BK.
Spiff is trying to go through library, trying to get the semi out of bounds, I think.
I don't think the amount of practice difference was very fair, but you know. And his VB is 4 minutes slower than mine.
Well,
but you never know.
I guess most PBs are a bit slower than yours.
Yeah, okay. Okay, so somehow I got that 2-cycle piano jump thing. I don't know how it happens. I can see the chat in routing already being spammed again. Can we just figure out how this works?
Doesn't. It's not consistent.
I don't know how that strat works either.
It just does.
Yeah.
Just
It's not even faster than the save strats. I don't get the save strats.
Onto the next bully launch.
Then we have this skip. Turns out if you press jump while you're climbing, then the game queues it up. But normally you get movement locked if you jump from a wall, but if you queue it up, then that doesn't happen. So if you are far enough to the right on the wall there, you can just hold right and then queue up the jump, and then as soon as you jump off, you can immediately grab the ledge again, even though you're not supposed to, because you're supposed to push off the box first. We got a nice cycle here.
And there's something about Little Nightmares games and weird geometry being in places that makes you able to skip doors or climbing or
Yeah,
whatever.
I don't know who's testing these games, but maybe they should just hire us instead.
But then we wouldn't have any skips for speedrunning.
Yeah, exactly. So that's why I'm not interested in testing it.
Yeah, there's way too many occasions of this weird geometry happening throughout both games, I think.
Yeah, and the super jump stuff.
Oh yeah, super jumps.
It's like, who made this?
Do you want to talk a little bit about super jumps, because I think they are quite important?
So yeah, whenever you jump at a grabbable something, just like a door handle, the game can give you a bit of assistance, and maybe a bit is already not good enough, because really you can be way too far away and it will still give you that speed, so you can get all kinds of jumps that you shouldn't be able to make. And actually there's one coming up soon, but I think it is intentional to some extent, because of course perspective in this game can be a bit tricky. So in order to help the player, that may have been added to, so that you always get the correct angle and speed for a jump that you need to make, but it's just overdone a bit. So you can just make completely unattended jumps, and I don't know if they caught this during testing and just thought, whatever. But yeah, for example this, like I'm not even close enough. Especially since I was walking as I was doing it, but somehow I just get the speed.
Alright, so now you'll see Sai finishing up the school chapter, and now the next one is the hospital, with a very neat strategy that struck some controversy, I would say, when it was first found. I'm of course referring to Fuse Tube, which is a speedrunning trick that allows us to skip, well, a major part of this whole chapter, because we essentially skip a whole wing of the hospital that you would normally have to go through to get a fuse. But as the name suggests, we can just duplicate our fuse without actually getting the left or the fuse from the left wing. So how this works is, well, still kind of a riddle, because it's a pretty precise and weird setup, you might think, but still it was found by multiple casual players, I think, individually. At least I think the individual discovery was a casual player joining the Discord to tell us that they had found this.
Yeah, I mean, I even did it in my casual playthrough. But, I mean, I didn't know
What it was, what happened.
yeah, what happened, so I just did both wings anyway. And I mean, you skip the right wing as well.
Basically, yeah, because
Or you just go straight to the end, and
yeah.
that's how you get the second fuse.
Because you just
But,
break the window.
Yeah, we'll get to it shortly. But yeah, for whatever reason, you need to have fresh memory stuff. I don't know, something like that.
Yeah, for some reason, you actually have to close the game completely.
Yeah.
Which is a little bit of a problem moderating or verifying wise. But yeah, we decided to allow it after some discussion, or moderation team back then. I was not part of moderation team back then. Decided to allow it. I think it's a very nice thing because it's a nice skip, and so far we didn't have many problems with it. So I'm really happy that we allowed it and that it's part of the speedrun. It's a very weird but still somehow nice skip. So what you will see Sai do is, as soon as he leaves this TV, he will basically Alt F4 the game. I know Sai doesn't like Alt F4 when live split is involved, understandably so. But yeah, but you basically exit the game to desktop and then you restart the game. And what that does, for some unknown reason, is it allows you to spawn the fuse that you would normally get from the left wing of the hospital without doing anything. You just basically run left until you load the left wing into the map, and then you run right again and reset from checkpoint or main menu. What was the first thing?
Main menu.
Main menu. And then
But,
the fuse just spawns there.
You can also do checkpoint and then main menu, but there's no point.
Yeah.
Of course.
So I think if you don't reset from from main menu, then the fuse is there, but it's not interactable, if I'm correct.
Yeah. And then we did main menu, and then we figured out that you can just do main menu right away, and it still works.
Yeah. We still have to get the key though. One of the only things that in this sequence that have to be done normally. Rest just gets broken immediately. I think this is about 10 minutes, maybe more, that you would save.
Yeah, 9 minutes, 10 minutes. Something like that.
Yeah. So pretty huge time save here. So here you see the run to the left to load in the left wing of the hospital. Now as soon as the checkpoint symbol appears, he will reset from main menu, and then the fuse is just there, and now it's actually interactable. And because there is a door that requires you to have the fuse to break it, to break the glass in the door, we can just completely skip the right wing as well. Because for some reason you can't break this glass with any other item, I think. Just the fuse can break it. But because we already have a fuse, we can just break it from the other side. Because normally you would have to break it with this fuse, but to get this fuse you would have to actually go through this wing entirely, fight some hand enemy. Important part is that you actually take this fuse and not the fuse that you brought with you. That you brought from the left side, because this checkpoint reset would only load one fuse if you would take the wrong one. I can speak out of experience. I actually did that wrong. So I had to go back to get the second one. Oh yeah, and I just wanted to let you know, Sai. Z just cursed that you will choke on hanger skip.
Okay.
She wants Astral to, she wants Spiff to have a chance here. I think for the fact that Spiff didn't run this game in like, let me see when the last PB on the board was.
Like
9 months ago. Maybe he ran it in between for a little bit, but I think it's
July
mostly, yeah, it's mostly inactivity since then. So I think he's doing pretty well.
Wait, where is he right now?
He is leaving school. Have to do some more running to reach hospital. But he just escaped the teacher for the last time. While Sai is doing hand fight, which I just hate because I can't do the double hit that Sai just did on the first hand rotation.
Yeah, so if you hit the first hand twice, the second hand spawns. So there's a manipulation to hit the first hand twice, so you spawn the second hand as soon as possible. Well, and that saves time.
Also saves time because you take 2 hits out of the 3 each hand takes from the first one. And now this skip, I tried to do it myself, but I can't understand it.
I'm just going for YOLO strats.
So Doctor's AI is a little bit wacky.
Let's see if we can make it. He's coming after me. I have time.
I think this stream is actually a little bit delayed, which is a little bit funny. But nice one. Also going for Mythic's new head bonk strat for the buttons, because someone decided that it was a good idea to put this geometry on the wall.
Yeah, there are not a lot of walls, and you can do you can tap jump while you're walking, and somehow stand on them if you hold the direction into the wall, and then from there you can jump again. So it's like jumping from the wall. So we call it a wall jump, or at least I call it a wall jump.
It makes sense. I mean, props to the person that made themselves like do all this geometry and collision, but maybe you should have thought about it a little bit more. So, Spiff now reaching hospital as well. So we will see Fuse Tube again. That is, if Spiff didn't accidentally update the game to the new version in the meantime.
He would have noticed by now.
I hope so. Because there is actually some skips that were patched out in the newer version of the game. That's why most runners are running the version 1.0. Now we'll see another skip that was found by Dist, I think.
Uh-oh.
Which has the nice name of Butt Skip. And it has that name because of a certain animation.
What is going on? Okay,
Well,
somehow
that's
the
a bit
fuse
weird.
glitched out. This is all, of course, so that Spiff also had a chance. The fuse saved him.
Fuse being MVP for Spiffy.
Okay, now
I haven't seen that before, but I guess.
Yeah, I thought maybe I could just run away. But the doctor sees all.
Is this the famous butt skip I heard about? Yes, it is. It is indeed. So, one or two sentences about why this is actually called butt skip. So, as you can see, Sai standing on this thing, just right below the doctor. But he just decides, no, I'm not gonna grab you. And then when his animation changes, so he actually shows his butt into the camera, that is the cue for us to leave with the fuse that we just got, that we just robbed. So we just go off with the fuse and say goodbye to the doctor. And we will say goodbye to him for basically ever. And we'll see.
Already actually. Oh, never mind. 6 died, but okay, maybe I'm dead here as well.
If you stay ahead
So
of
if
6
you,
in this chase, you actually get a small. What was it? 10%?
It's actually pretty big. Your jumps are nerfed in that particular chase scene to have 110 speed. But if you stay ahead of 6, you get almost the normal jumping speed kind of boost, so it's actually pretty good if you can stay ahead of her. That's also practiced a lot.
So will you actually kill the doctor here? Oh yeah,
Yes,
it's faster, right?
Yep. Because Tix then tries to go into an animation that you can cancel by grabbing her. So.
Yeah.
But normally she would kind of just stand there
She would-
menacingly.
I think she would just sit in front of the thing and warm her hands with the doctor burning. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice
You
goal,
can
that
grab
seems-
her out of that animation.
So now, Spiff performing Fuse Tube, exiting to desktop, while Sai is actually finishing the hospital chapter. Fun fact about that door: I think it's actually possible to go out of bounds with the door, but you just die, I think. So now Sai will be going into the second to last chapter, which is
Pale City.
The Pale City, right. I just forgot. Nice.
Okay, so it turns out the flashlight is completely broken. Because you can skip a lot of artificial movement locks. As long as you're not actually doing the animation of taking a fall. You can just whip out your flashlight and start running again.
Which makes us able to see that nice thing that you're not
one
supposed
is
to see.
geometry objects and one is actually a viewer. There's another wall jump, but I'm not going to go for it because it saves like 3 seconds, and if you don't get it right away, then you are probably losing time. Okay, so in this particular puzzle, there's a funny little trick. Normally you'd climb up, well, the elevator will be up and you climb up here and get the key or whatever. But the flashlights is kind of magical in that you can just skip the puzzle because there's a movement lock to prevent you from skipping that. But if Mana takes out the flashlight, then that lock is cancelled, so you can just jump on top of the elevator. Yeah. But they literally make it so that you soft lock the game intentionally if you try to skip it, and we still skip it. So that's peak irony, I guess.
That's a nice try, developers.
Yeah. Okay, so let's see if I'm cursed. Nope, I'm not cursed.
I like how 6 is just spawning there again because you lost her back at the elevator. Alright, Z, I'm sorry, but your curse did not help Spiff. Sai did it first try. You tried indeed, yes. What just happened to Spiff? Mono started the animation of throwing the fuse, but then just threw it backwards.
Okay. Sounds like Little Nightmares to me.
Yeah, it does sound like Little Nightmares to me.
Sounds like undefined behavior.
Let's see if Spiff can grab the right one. I hope that's the right fuse.
Okay, so here's another new skip. And you have this one.
That's the right fuse. Spiff is just showing off which controller he is using. I think that's an old... Is it an N64 controller? I can see correctly, because it's quite tiny on my screen.
Well, if it has notches, then it could even be better than keyboard.
I don't know.
Actually, in this game, if you have analog inputs, then the camera also influences those inputs. So I don't know about that, but in Little Nightmares 1, then notches would definitely be good. I don't know. So okay, so we're actually ahead of world record right now. Just frick.
It's a weird GameCube controller, I was told. So I think it has notches if I'm correct.
I forgot.
Oh, you are actually ahead of world record, yeah, true.
Yep.
So SaiMoen is actually on world record pace, everyone.
Down 6 with the flashlight.
Last split was minus 1.4 seconds ahead.
Yes. I did forget to flashlight cancel right away, but whatever.
So yeah, chat, you can't see Sai's local live split, but I can confirm that it's actually 1.4 seconds ahead of world record. You have to remember that this timer that is on your screen is RTA and was started, well, just roughly at the right time by me. So yeah, it's just for general comparison. So, I hopefully resolved the technical issues whilst you were running, so hopefully next races can be held with the correct streaming setups, which will hopefully get the delay down a little bit, because size comments are a little bit yeah, the video is delayed from the comments, so I hope that the other settings will fix that. If I know correctly, flashlight cancel were found by Piggy or Ben?
Ben.
Ben was it, right? Oh, it was Ben, yeah.
Yeah, because of he found that you can take out the flashlight to skip the elevator, and then we figured out that it works on anything basically except falling animation.
And you can also use it to skip losing the flashlight, right? Or is that just, or was that just
no, that's just the movement thing.
Ah, okay.
Let's see.
Watch Spiff just find a new launch and heat himself to the signal tower. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised, I think. I just trust this game makes everything possible.
Yeah, I don't know how much I'm going to be behind on this split, but you know, there's still some time saved left. It's not a lot.
I was just reminded that it is 13 days till Elden Ring. Yeah. How often are new skips still being discovered? I know that Mythic Cheese has the goal of, for this year, of bringing the time of Little Nightmares 2 down under 1 hour. I think that's a very optimistic goal, I would say.
Yeah.
But there's still some discoveries every now and then, I think, so... Actually, Ln2 routing is quite active, considering that how many skips are already found. So quick update on the pace. Last split was 5 seconds behind world record. For all of you in chat that can't see the live split times. So Spiff actually got a little bit of time back by first trying butt skip, but I think still a little bit behind, just a tiny little bit. So I think that was about 4 seconds that you saved on the last split again.
Yeah. Gotta fall cancel
with a nice goal
on
in
the.
there.
I don't know if that's a real goal, but I had to wipe my hard drive, so all my points were lost, I guess. I mean, the community gold sheet is basically just a compilation of my goals, so I can always just copy them over.
Yeah.
I don't need to.
So right now, Sai is 1.4 seconds behind world record. So I think it's still possible.
Probable. Yeah, on this elevator, you can just clip through to the ledge on the first floor.
It's such a random thing.
Second time. Yeah.
It's just holding grab, right?
Yeah, just hold grab and then jump at the right time. And as long as you're in the air, then the game considers that ledge to be grabbable.
Yeah.
For whatever reason. Yeah, it's close enough, I guess.
Just a fact, right there. Just grab it. It's fine.
Yeah, just grab it. Lol.
You're behind bars, but don't worry, just grab it.
Yeah.
That weird skip. This found chair skip, right? Or was it you?
Was Nico.
Oh, Nico was. It was Nico.
Yeah.
Someone in chat asked why you use the tin hat.
Because of the funny sounds.
There you have your reason. Because of the funny sounds.
Yeah.
0.2 seconds behind on this split. Getting closer.
I lost 2 seconds to failed bonk cancel.
Oh, you actually lost time on that split.
No, that's after that split, so
After that split.
I'll probably see that reflected.
That's okay.
Unless I hit it much better.
It's fine.
I don't know when this next split splits. Alright, the next split is at the end of the train section.
Oh.
So maybe I'll somehow get back some extra time.
I think chat is rooting for you. So you have that going for you, I think. Now the game just needs to play with you as well.
Of course, grab the axe.
Mono is actually a Jedi, so
Yeah.
there's a lot of Jedi and Sith going on in Little Nightmares.
Yeah. We got the chefs.
Chefs in Little Nightmares 1 can
Yeah,
force
they
grab
have
you.
a strong right hand force grab.
A strong right hand, yeah.
Yeah. It feels like some kind of shield, so yeah. He just spawns a giant rectangle in front of the chef, and that
Just
grabs you.
you.
I guess. I don't know if that's actually how it works. That's what it feels like.
It definitely feels like that, yeah. I also like how the Thin Man is just directly looking at you through this hole in the floor,
Yeah.
but just ignores that you are there because you're not directly in the light. He's like, oh yeah, I'll allow it. I mean, I love this game, but there's so much jank in it. It's a little bit funny.
Yeah, and like trying to walk straight in the train. Good luck.
Trying to walk
You
straight
can only jump.
anywhere in this game.
Yeah, okay, if you don't have keyboard, then trying to do anything in this game. So we got the train skip, that doesn't save any time. IGT. But, you know, you skip the slow motion, so if you're doing a race like now, you save an additional 20 seconds or something like that. RTA.
So important for console runners and races. Now we'll see the next split is coming up, I think.
Oh. Like the new game is set. Oh yeah, this one splits at a different time now because we do a main menu exit, but... So this is... Yeah, the goals are going to be messed up. I think. We have the interesting strats. Grab the remote.
I've not
And
seen
then-
this one yet.
Then you can kind of spam movement in one direction to move a lot quicker than you would. Unless the game hates you, then you get stuck on the stairs.
Spiff trying hanger skip, I think. I think it's also a pretty precise jump, if I know correctly, to hit the checkpoint correctly. Is the train skip doing something else too than just skipping the couple seconds animation? Do you mean slow motion skip or do you know, Sai, what he's referring to?
Wait, what is the question?
Is the train skip
Exactly.
doing something else too than just skipping the couple seconds animation?
Nah, it's just slow motion skip, and in-game time really it advances based on game speed, and the game speed slows down, so you don't really gain any in-game time. But the line is slightly better, so your pathing is a little bit more optimal.
The good thing about having IGT.
Yeah, so you don't have to do train skip.
Yeah, so funny thing about Thin Man fight, actually, you might think that you have to press only the directional input for where the Thin Man is, but you can actually hold W throughout the whole fight if you
Yep.
are on the keyboard. You just
You only have to press A and B
Yeah.
based on if it's left or right, and if it's straight, then you don't even have to release A or D.
you can just keep
But if it's diagonal, you don't have to release W. So yeah, you can just hold W for a couple minutes, and then the fight's over.
So someone asked if Sai's on pace. I think right now 6 seconds behind.
That was because of the bad split, so I don't know.
Oh yeah, we don't know because the last split
I'm going
is
to have some epic
strange.
debate with Nico about the split locations, but and yeah, that's probably a fake ult, but maybe I'm ahead. No.
I think we can tell at the
I
last
don't know.
at the next split.
Yeah.
Every day is a school day, people. I think a lot of people in chat just learned about Thin Man, about slow down skip. Some of them including runners of the game. So this split should be correct, I think.
Yep.
So then Sai is now 1.6 seconds ahead of world record right now. How much time saved do you say is in the last chapter? Is there still any time to be saved?
Yeah, there's a little bit. So, for instance, these puzzles, you can just, well, every time you walk into the wrong door, it resets you to the start of the room state, I guess. But if you go into the door you came from right at the start, then it resets you to the start, but you were already at the start anyway, so it doesn't matter. And the first door you need to go through is the bottom right. So, and since the door you came from teleports you to there, you can just do that because you don't have to walk to the door in that case. You just teleport there and then you go back in. And that saves about 5 seconds.
So small optimizations.
Yep. Same thing here. I don't know if my record has that actually, so maybe I'm ahead by 10 seconds now. But we'll see. So this jump. Yeah, just that jump. If you're on good pace, you will find a way to miss it. Yeah, 6.4 seconds ahead.
Do you hear it, chat? Slight spoilers. 6.4 seconds ahead of world record right now. Is there anything you are afraid of? That you might lose this to?
Big 6 phase 3 maybe. Somehow she's going to do a front attack instead of to the left, and then I'll definitely die. And the run as well.
Hopefully that won't happen.
So I'm just jinxing it right now.
So reverse psychology, so jinxing it so it doesn't happen.
If I jinx it so early that it doesn't happen, yeah. Okay, there's a strat here I'm not going to do. But the most important thing is save the ball.
True, else the run is invalid.
Yeah, it's in rules. Don't look, but it's there.
Chat is debating whether you have feelings or not, if you have emotions.
Okay.
Need a bold emote? Yeah, that's true. Kinda need a bold emote. Maybe like a bowl with a light, meaning it's
Okay, so there's actually new strat here. Call her early and then hope.
Alright, Windows.
Or pray, should I say. Yeah, they are not as risky as some other IL tricks that are in the last chapter. I'm just going to try it. YOLO. I'm stuck.
That doesn't sound good.
Somehow I didn't die.
It's always a bit of anticipation because of the delay that we have.
Okay, so here we go. Nice.
think that worked out correctly. As far as I know. And if we are still ahead, I think this should actually be a tiny improvement on world record, right?
Yep. You know, we can go another minutes maybe. So.
So, I haven't taken a look at Spiff quite a while, so he's now into the near-death experience, I think, is what Nico, I think, called, or your old splits were called on that chapter.
I don't think that's the case. Actually, I don't even know. Maybe it's Mythic's, maybe it's mine, but
maybe, yeah.
I don't remember where that would be. Yeah, maybe I just call it that.
Maybe it's Mythical olds or yours olds. I think
By the way, this is one of the spots where we have infinite jumps. Yeah, okay, go on.
Oh, yeah, true. Maybe I think I copied one of either yours or Mythic's splits.
No, it was mine, so that must have been the TV after the balcony.
Yep.
Yeah, okay, that was probably me. Matic. Maybe this is 109.19. That's my guess.
Okay, 109.19 is Sai's guess. Chat, what is your guess? What time will it be? I thought you were rooting for him, chat. How are you now trying to curse him? I thought you were rooting for him.
I'm definitely going to get stuck on this throne.
On the last geometry.
And lose 30 seconds. Of course.
Okay, one prediction is 109.20. Z says 109.18.56. That's very specific. Very specific. If that's correct, I don't know what we will do then. 109.18.27, another very specific guess.
16.
Well, I have to...
71.
Yeah, it's 109.16.71. So that is actually a new world record on the race. Congratulations. That was... yeah, a good run.
Nice. My golds are now 107.32 for the sum of bests.
SOB 107.
So there's still some room.
So still 2 minutes that you can save, I think.
Sort of, because the split at the end of the train is now different, so there's a fake gold probably at the end of the boss, but whatever. It's no more than 4 seconds difference.
Congratulations on the world record. Nice run, nice run.
Nice.
So now we can divert our attention to Spiff. Trying to do Nico's chair skip. Which is quite this precise thing to do.
Got that first try at least.
So we can listen to what he's saying for a little bit. For the rest of his try.
You got 12 minutes? I'm going.
Of course you will. Rule number 1 in the race is always complete your run.
Shit, press the button. There you go. Oh my god, remote. Holy. What timer do I use for speedruns? Live split. How much time left till the end of the game? Shit. Some time. We'll see. Wait a minute, this is the start of the game. Yeah, sorry guys. This hallway is so memorable for me because this was the hardest part of the game blindfolded. Like this chase, oh my god. I think I spent like 3 hours on that chase alone, blindfolded. Thanks for the prime, Wicked Toast.
Server thing. We're twerking in a kitty costume.
Somebody made an animation about me. I just watched it yesterday. And at the end, they included me thanking them for their prime. That was sick. I loved that. 6. Oh my god. Let me pull you out. Yeah, thanks for telling me about it, Lee. I have bad news, guys. My personal best is a 10:13 and we're 10 minutes behind. Yeah, new world record, Pog. Yeah, holy fuck, SaiMoen. You know, I kind of looked away for a little bit too long. Is that Slenderman? Yeah, it is. Shit. I do like Fedora Slenderman, yeah. You are late. Yeah, that is okay, Delta. Okay. SaiMoen, how much did you beat world record by? What was your final time? I guess I should hold on. I should unmute or undeafen. Best sausage I've had in like 3.5 days. Is this the hole that I gotta look out for? Fuck, I don't remember. No, it's the next one. $109.16, so about 8 seconds. Hot damn. There's only one game I ever speedrun, but I didn't record at the time. It's just for fun, so I have no evidence. That is A-okay. You definitely don't have to speedrun to be competitive. Let's see if I can do this. God, I don't remember this jump at all. Shit. Nice. Alright, cool. It's not that hard. Past this, like, I haven't touched this part of the game in 8 months. I did the one practice run yesterday, but I only made it to chapter 4. Oh no, it should be okay. Actually, I'm gonna use keyboard for train. I take it back. There's an animation skip that I'd kind of like to pull off. We'll see. I do not remember where to jump. Eh. No, I missed it. Shit. I landed on the railing. Then you have to like jump over a trigger. I just missed skipping the trigger. You guys having fun with my quotes? Love these quotes. I think anybody can add them. Exclamation mark add quote and then type whatever I said. think it matters which way I turn the lever. Alright, cool. Yeah, we're 13 minutes behind. I got bad news for you guys. Ugh. This pea stain is very useful shit. Oh lord. Alright guys, there's a bit of cat jamming coming up. He doesn't know Subway Fast Walk? Did we figure that out? No, that must be new, AJ. It's after my time. This one was both a sequel and a prequel? Because like Long Boy is mono and this is 6's backstory. I'm confusion and I've played this a bunch. I think it's supposed to be a prequel. Back in my days, yeah. Launch day, man. Actually, that's a lie. I didn't play it until about a week after it launched. I was in Edmonton. Time ended? No, it didn't. Don't worry about it. Fucking auto splitter, man. Get the shit out of here. Yeah, actually, I heard some people... Do I restart checkpoint here? I think so. If I don't, fuck me. Okay, we're good. Alright, this is cat jams a little bit, guys. This is a little bit cat jams. It's not bad. It's alright, cat jams. Wonder how many times the auto splitter is gonna auto split here. I'm actually gonna go back a split just to make sure it chills out. Yeah, a bit of just like soft cat jams. When you meet 6 and then at the end? Okay, thanks, AJ. Yeah, Delta, if you want to post it, I have a fan art tab in Discord. What's the Barbie race? I would clap all of you guys. There's no point in having a race. I think the first Little Nightmares, the one thing I think I prefer about the first Little Nightmares is the soundtrack. Little Nightmares 1 music slaps. Yes, it's gentle cat jamming, yeah. I guess, no, the tall man probably isn't the dude who's hung in Little Nightmares 1, because this guy evaporates. Right? Yeah, you can remove quotes. I think mods can ! delete quote or something like that, yeah. Yeah, Mono unlocks the powers of his older self, I guess. His chakras are opened, something along those lines. Little Nightmares lore video when? Guys, I have a Little Nightmares lore video. It is probably the video I am most ashamed of making ever. It is a fucking embarrassing video. It's all IRL, and I like dressed up in a tinfoil hat. But it's unlisted as shit. I think I have it in the unlisted playlist. I think you can watch it in the unlisted playlist. Maybe. Is jumping up the stairs even faster? I don't remember. Spiff conspiracy theorist? I just like ripping on lore theories of games that I play. And back this way again. Thank God for the music indicating where I have to go, because I don't fully remember. This way? Yeah. And then I push this door open. But don't go through it. Ayo, let's go. What's the Discord? Somebody, it's !Discord. It's been posted a couple times. The video's unavailable? What a shame. I don't know if I could relist it, guys. Is this where you jump across? No, I think your spitballs were already gone. I think this is where you jump across. Hold on. Yeah. Yeah, it's this one. Yeah. There you go. We got it. The cooking video is funny. The Little Nightmares lore video is just cringe.
Dates, meat nuts.
Thanks to the prime
Yeah.
FC Escobar. Hey guys, look, it's 6. Wow, she's in rough shape. Goddamn. Don't slap me, big arms. Kaboom. Is that Timmy? Good morning, Dandelion. Sub, yeah, I know, it's gone, yeah. Couple, too many mistakes, for sure. But at least we can save the bowl. Hopefully. Do I remember how? Yes! The bowl's been saved! I finally see the bowl save live. It's a good run because we saved the bowls. What do we name the bowl?
Don't want to be crushed and twisted into a meat pretzel.
I don't know. You guys need to... You saved as well. Thank you, Simon. That's a good world record. Very valid. Welcome to the Discord, Delta. Okay, okay. Still got it. Lydia's husband, Bolio? It's not a bad idea. Okay. I think... Oh, I reload, but it's probably too late to save time. But I do remember that. When you hit the buttons, you gotta reload. Remembering things. And then left, I think, first. Maybe. Yeah. Oh, right first, left second? Oh, okay, never mind. Guess I'll go left second. I think this is the same deal, is it not? Bingo. Let's make sure. Did you guys say that there's another split? Just gonna make sure that it doesn't accidentally end prematurely. First one doesn't really matter? Yeah, okay, fair enough. I've never played Dark Deception, no. No, there's no split? Alright, cool. Okay, this one... Fuck. Alright. Nice. Nice. How does it feel, Leaf? Your command's getting abused. Except the only one really getting abused here is me. I'm the victim. Six has seen better days. Oh my god. Yeah, my song. Holy shit, I forgot about that, AJ. Oh my god. I made a song about this game. God damn. That's a good ass song. What the hell's going on in this story? Watch my song, Static, on YouTube. It's not unlisted. I'm still proud of it. I haven't looked back on it in disgust, though I haven't watched it in a while. Pepsi Man, aren't you a mod? Oh my god, you're not a mod. Pepsi, I don't know. Do you want to be a mod? Because you're a mod in Discord. It makes sense. Six loves to get in your way. Like she died. Get the fuck out of my shit. She just continually dies and respawns in front of you. Need one here, I can be. I am okay, but it would make sense for you to be one. Maybe the next one that I have. Watch me die here. Don't walk off the edge. Meow. What's the blob thing? It's like the skin of all the humans that have been given the suck from the tower that we're in. Pause, champ. Something like that. Me and the homies hate Six. What a bitch. Yeah, I agree. I agree, Divinos. Divinos is saying, what a bitch, as well. In a language that I don't understand. Almost done. Yeah. I'm curious. Too Good is one of the other runners. Like, I assume MBs will beat me because they've been practicing. But Too Good, I don't know how good Too Good is. I mean, with only one run, you can make a lot of mistakes. After the stream, I'm gonna be rating the Sam. Fucking chill. God. I'm gonna be rating the host of the race, so you guys can watch the other runs if you'd like. You didn't try speedrunning Sifu, Naked Man. You haven't even beat the game. Woo! A 128. Almost sub 128, guys. A killer run. Why is the command called Leaf? Because it's Leaf's command. That's why this command may be getting out of hand. We can put a cooldown on it, Leaf. Thank you. That's an easy fix. A solid time. Pretty close to 7, if I may say so myself.
So, that concludes race 1. Thank you, guys. Do you want to...
Yes. Pretty close competition.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry for the match. It was RNG. I just generated some numbers.
I'm happy to join in. Even I knew that I was gonna be collabed.
I mean, when did you last run? Like 9 months ago or something?
Well, I think 8 months ago is like my last posted PB, so something along those lines. Yeah.
Quite a while, yeah.
Yeah.
GG's though. Thanks for participating.
I did play the game once last night.
Just to
up to chapter 4.
Just to know, oh, this is the game I'm running tomorrow.
I had to make sure I still knew how to do bottle skip,
and that you actually know how to.
Yeah, and
play the game in general.
Yeah.
You've played quite some different styles of games, right? You played a lot of.
I have, yeah.
Five Nights, or what did you play most?
Yeah, I've been doing a lot of FNAF stuff.
Yeah, nice. Thanks for participating. Anyways, GG's.
Yeah, it was fun. I look forward to seeing the future matches.
Right.
And I'm gonna end my stream soon, so I'll send my people over to the
speedrun community, Twitch,
Awesome.
in case they want to watch the rest of the runs as well.
Yeah, awesome.
And
Thanks.
hopefully on the next race I can get sub 109 finally.
Yeah, hopefully. So
Going-
hopefully.
Going for the next world
Should be
record.
easy. What were your like mistakes?
Butt skip,
If
second
any.
try.
Bensky at least.
Yeah.
But I got bottle skip and cafeteria skip all first try, so
Nice.
that's not the problem.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so still some time saved.
Yeah.
What was your sum of bests? Like 107 something?
107.32.
So yeah, lots of time saved there. All right, so we will be heading into a short break. So get some rest, take a pee break, get something to drink, get some new snacks, and I think we will be ready with Ben's run. Piggy will not be joining, I think, so it's just Ben
Okay.
running for the next showcase run.
Heck
Then
yeah.
that will be a console run performed by just Ben. So don't go anywhere. We'll have some great action in
Hello.
a minute.
Okay, I'm going to eat now, so yeah, the next run. It's 1 a.m., right?